So this video is going to show you how to sign up for Edmodo. We are going to use Edmodo to do what we call snapshots. Snapshots are daily grades. You cannot make up snapshots, so please make sure you follow the steps in this video very carefully. Please make sure you pay attention and get it done. So this video is going to show you how to sign up for Edmodo. First, you start by going to edmodo.com, obviously, and this is what the page should look like. Some of you may have had an account in middle school, and if you do, just go ahead and log in. If you don't, just go ahead and click I'm a student. If you have a Google, you can sign in with your Google username and the password. If you have Office 365, you can sign in with those as well. Most of us don't, so you will probably be going to create a new Edmodo account. So you start by typing your name. So of course your name is not Queen, but I'm the Queen, so Queen James. Then you're going to type your Edmodo group code. Now each class has a different code. I will put those codes up again at the end of the video, but if you're in second period, there's a code for second period. There's one for fourth, fifth, sixth, so on and so forth. I'm going to pretend I'm in seventh period right now, and I'm going to enter that as my group code. For your username, I do want you to use your first and last name so that I know who you are. If you use a nickname, I will kick you out the group and you'll have to start this process all over. So go ahead, just type your first and last name. If you want, you can put the year on it. I don't really care about the year. I don't care about anything but your first and last name. You can use an email. Now, see, my username is taken, so I will have to actually put the year at the end. There we go. If you have an email, you can answer it. That way you can get notifications and everything sent to your email. If you don't, you can just skip that part. And then make sure you create a password that you are going to remember. Please make sure you write your username and password down. Miss James does not have it. You have it. You're going to make it. So please write it down in your journal on that front page where we have all of our login information. After you do all that, just go ahead and click sign up. And it's going to take you straight to the Edmodo page. The first thing you're going to notice is that the Edmodo page, it kind of looks like Facebook, or yeah, I guess that's what y'all use now, Facebook. You can put your parents' phone numbers in. If not, just click the X. You can make an avatar. You can put a little picture there. Trust me, it's not going to be a selfie, but you can put a picture there. If you use Edmodo for any other class, English, science, or anything, you can sign up with those classes here, and it'll show you all of those. Your group is just 7th period. Well, my group just says 7th period because I'm only in this class. I'm joined South Grand Prairie 9th Grade Center, Grand Prairie ISD. It already has that as my community. There's little games you can play. These are just little daily teasers you can use to win points, and it gives you rewards and stuff like that. You can invite your parents by giving them this code in here. If you ever have any assignments over Edmodo, you can see them here in the assignment center. This little thing over here, this comes in handy. This right here is your snapshot. This is where our assignments will be. It also has a planner on here. I don't know exactly what that's for, but it has that on there for you as well. If you would like to send a note to the class, which you probably ever won't do, and I read them before it's actually posted, so please do not put anything inappropriate up there. But if you want to send a note to the class, hey, you guys, I found a cool video that may help you or something of the sort, you can type it here. You can attach pictures, you can share files, but like I said, I view these before they post to the actual page, so please make sure if you send something to 7th period that it's appropriate. You can send direct messages to me if you need to, but here's what I want to show you. This is what your actual assignment is. It's called a snapshot. Right here it tells you the title of the snapshot and it tells you when it's due. I like to use this over here because after a while, there's going to be a lot of assignments, and all of this page right here is going to become kind of packed with different things. So I just like to click the little app over here for Snapshot. Once you click it, it's going to open up the actual Edmodo Snapshot page. Notice it says Edmodo Snapshot is a quiz that lets you show your teacher a thing or two. Every time you take a snapshot, I can see what you're good at, where you need help, and how to make the next lesson more accommodated to your needs. So once you get here, just go ahead and click see all snapshots, not Snapchats. If you have ELA, if your English teacher uses it, your assignments for that will show up on this side. As you can see, lovely algebra is on this side. Once again, it tells you the title of the snapshot. It tells you how long. So on this snapshot, you have unlimited time. There's 4 questions on this snapshot. Most of them will only be 4 questions. Sometimes there'll be 8, sometimes more. And it also tells you the due date. So please remember that your first snapshot is going to be due on November 4th. Then all you have to do is click take. If you're doing this on your cell phone, it works. If you're doing it on a desktop or an iPad, it works as well. Once you click take the snapshot, once again, it tells you who it's from, Queen James, of course. It tells you how many questions, and it also tells you how long it is. These are just some tips for taking the snapshots. Please make sure you read the questions carefully. Once you submit the snapshot, you cannot take it over. There's no redos. There's no, oh, Miss, can I make it up, Miss James? Can I make it up? There's none of that. So please make sure you take this seriously. There's no makeup grades for the snapshots. Make sure you stay focused. I know that while you're on your phone, you're going to get different text messages. Your Instagram's going to go off. All sorts of things are going to happen. Make sure you stay focused. This is a grade, and it will not take you very long. Take notes. Now, it just says take notes here, but my instructions for you, please make sure you write the snapshot questions down, okay? The reason you need to write it down is because I cannot tell what you did on the snapshot. Everybody's questions is going to be different. Nobody's question is the same. So don't think that your questions are going to be the same as your friends and you can just copy them. No, everybody's questions are different. So if you are struggling with something, the only way I can help you is if you've actually wrote those questions down. So please make sure you take notes. Every time you take a snapshot, you get rewarded. As you can see up here, there's like this jewel thing. You can win jewels for every snapshot you do. I don't really know what the jewels do, but they're grades to me, so that's a reward. Also, notice when you highlight over the jewel, it tells you what the snapshot is going to be over. So this snapshot is over Article 2A, linear functions, equations, and inequalities, which means in your journal, I would turn to the functions, equations, and inequality notes. Those are the ones you're going to need for this. So once you get there, you go ahead and click the start the snapshot. It tells you what question you're on. It gives you the question. Like I said before, please make sure you write down the question. Make sure you number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you answer the questions. Click the next one. Answer all your questions. Blah, blah, blah. Good stuff, good stuff. Good algebra stuff. No, return to the question. Sorry, I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, I didn't answer the question. That's why. Miss James, do we have to write this whole paragraph down? Well, yes, you kind of do. Please make sure you double check that you answered all the questions. Once you are done, click finish. As I said before, you cannot go back and check a question. So please make sure you double check the question before you click next. It will not let you go back and retake it. It will not let you go back and preview it. So once you're done, it does not give you your grade. Your grade will only be upgraded on, what is it called? Skyward. So please make sure you get this done. Make sure you do it carefully. These are the class codes. These are the class codes. For each class, there's a different code. Please make sure you write down the code for your class. Do not write down the wrong code. Do not join the wrong class, or your grade's going to be messed up because I don't know where you're at or where your grade is and all that good stuff. So these are the class codes. Do not forget that your first snapshot will be due on next Friday, which is next Friday is November. What day is that? November 4th, 5th, 4th. Please make sure you get that done. It is a daily grade, and will be entered into the daily. Oh my gosh. It will be entered into the grade book.